Audio. Microphone test. How's it going, EPSL Nation? We have a great matchup for you today as Bishop Gorman heads to Clovis East to take on the Timberwolves. Currently, Bishop Gorman is 5-1, whereas the Timberwolves are sitting at 1-4. Definitely trying to put up more of an effort today in front of their home fans. And they are going to receive the ball first. So let's get this game underway. This ball sent to the 5-yard line. Number 3 spins around a man, gets up to the 27. We see their quarterback, Steve Vick, just eclipsed 1,000 yards passing last game. Coming out in a single back trips look. Play action. Gonna scramble. Get tackled from behind by Harrison after getting 7. Gonna throw it again here. Stepping out of the pocket, but he just gets rid of this one. So a 3rd and short. Bunch to the top of your screen. He's got a simple curl route for the first down. Up near midfield now. He's got a little lucky and got some extra on the run after a catch. So Vic's gonna go back under center. Take a handoff and throw this ball to the flat. And after making a man miss, number 2, I believe that's Jones, picks up 9 yards. They're gonna throw it. Has the short side of the field on the flat. Or I guess that was the long side of the field. So here's the first run of the game. Number 22 picks up 9 yards on the QB read. Play action, deep drop back. Vic steps up in the pocket and delivers a strike over the middle. That's going to be complete to number 19, Mathis. He's got 2 massive receptions already. So you can see the senior Johnson almost able to get there and come away with a pick, but just a second late on timing that one. The first down run is going to get blown up by Rose, the safety, for a 3-yard loss. Riggins went backwards on that one. Definitely not how you want to start things in the red zone. So Clovis is going to show pass here in an empty set. Throwing quickly over the middle. Complete to number 12. So now they're going to come out in I form. And do a fake fullback handoff toss play, but it still doesn't get the first down yardage. So let's see. Oh, that's going to be Westbrook making a major play to force a 4th down here. So the Timberwolves going to settle for a field goal. And it's good. So they'll get on the board first. Happy to come away with some points on their first drive of the game. I'm going to send this ball to the Gaels now. It's one returned by North, I believe. We see Danny Akers take the field for the first time today. Comes out in a gun bunch look. Sends his tight end across the formation. Sends him back. Clears out some space for J. Buzz Chase, who's got an easy 10 yards on a curl route. So Bishop Gorman already up to the 37-yard line. Akers play action. Has got the hookup to Mello Clark. Picks up 5 on an easy first down throw. We see a run for Sean Brady, who breaks a tackle and picks up a first down. So he's going to get marked down just shy of the 50. Gorman going with a quick throw to the tight end. That's going to be Davis, who picks up 8. Ooh, and the QB read goes backwards, so Akers thought Brady would have some space, but John Brady Jr. ended up losing 3 yards there. So now Akers is going to come out in a 5 wide look, making an adjustment. Throwing it over the middle, and he's got his man Chase for the first down. And going into this week, he was leading the league in receiving yards. So you know Akers is going to be looking to help him add to his total today. Sends a man in motion. It's going to be Cook on the touch pass. Cuts inside. And just to pick up 1 yard. Second and 9. Throw over the middle is going to be too high. Looks like that throw sailed a little bit on him. It's going to be 3rd and 9 now. Throw over the middle. Complete to number 86. That's going to be the 5th string wide receiver. So now the Gaels are going to show run. Sends Davis to the top of your screen. Quick throw though. The backup tight end Marshank gets him 7 with the 2:30 point of the first quarter. Then Akers going to step up and throw. dangerous one, as it was almost intercepted by number 30, but clearly hands of stone as it basically just bounces right off his hands. 3rd and 3, it's going to be a quick throw, complete to Mello Clark with a first down. He's going to get spotted just shy of the goal line. Let's see what the Gaels play calling is here. Pretty much on the 1-yard line. High form look. Fullback dive into the end zone. It's going to be Marshank with the first touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point makes this a 4-point lead. Bishop Gorman doing it in 13 plays. Multiple 3rd down conversions there. Gets them into the end zone. So the subsequent kickoff gets them up to the 27-yard line. We take a look at the quarterback rushing yards leaderboard. I believe Steve Vick was number 3. Maximus Shaw Jr. leading that category. Quick throw to the tight end. Picks up 2 there. Vick looking to stick with the passing game, gets it out to his back, but he's going to get met quickly after gaining only 2. That's his receivers out wide, but he's going to get sacked immediately. Jut Sosa going to force the 3 and out. What a great sack there by Sosa. You see he hits that spin move and just blocked Vic from going anywhere. Didn't even have to wrap up on that tackle. He hit him so hard it just knocked him backwards. So Clovis punts this ball to the 35-yard line. 13 seconds left in the first. Bishop Gorman with a free play. And lucky it was that, because Clovis East had a chance to pick that ball off. So the Gaels are going to get a free 5 yards here and move up to the 40. Quick handoff to Sean Brady. Gets them roughly 2, and that'll be where we call it for the first quarter. So you can see a little bit of a defensive first quarter compared to Bishop Gorman's previous games, but they can turn it on in a second. So let's see what happens in the second quarter. Flipping sides now. Gaels come out in a pistol look. Play action. A quick throw to Davis. Gets him up to the 49-yard line. So decent chunk play there for the Gaels. Baker's looking to throw again. Goes back to his man Davis and gets him all the way up to the 24-yard line. So that's going to be a gain of 25 yards. Well, they're going to mark that as actually a gain of 27. Looks like there was a correction on the previous spot of the ball, so 2 major plays back to back there for Davis. Gonna go back to the run game. Brady untouched up the middle until he gets tackled at the 5-yard line. So the passing game gets him into the red zone, but Brady able to inch him a bit closer. Looks like they're going to try a toss play, and Brady has the edge untouched into the end zone. Touchdown, Bishop Gorman. Sean Brady Jr. going to get his 6th rushing touchdown on the season. Modest celebration there from the freshman. So with this extra point, it will make the score 14-3 as the Gaels are leading it with 10:25 left to go in the second quarter. Gorman kicks this ball to 5. And Timberwolves only managed to get to the 25. So, coach having a quick word with his guys because offense seemingly sputtered out since that first drive. There's a man in motion. Vic hands it off. Oof. It's like Mello Clark's going to drag him down, but was getting stiff armed there. So gain of 4 on first down. They're going to stick with the running game, but this time it goes nowhere as Rose met him in the backfield. Bishop Gorman able to force a 3rd down here. Send pressure, and it works as they knock that ball loose of Mathis. Oh, and who else? Mello Clark in coverage, making the great play to time that hit and jar that ball loose. So Clovis East goes 3 and out. And after bobbling that punt a little bit, or bobbling the handling of that punt, they almost had a chance to come away with that. So we're going to see the passing touchdown leaders, Danny Akers, leading by 1 right now. I've only seen 2 rushing touchdowns today. He's going to lob one here. Dangerous one as it gets knocked up into the air. He's looking for Mello Clark. Trying to reward him for that great defensive play. So you can see Bishop Gorman with 104 passing yards on the day already. Akers looks to go quick to Davis. Makes 3rd down a little bit easier. Akers going to have to stick with the passing game. Get out of the pocket. Throws it over the middle. Complete to Mello Clark for the 1st down and more. What a great throw and catch there. An insane 1-2 punch with Mello Clark and J-Buzz Chase. And then you have the gadget man and Cook. And a strong running game with Sean Brady Jr. This offense has all the pieces that Danny Akers could ever need. Hand off to Sean Brady. It's only going to pick up 1 there on 2nd down. So they're going to be looking at a 3rd and 4. has trips to the top of your screen. I need time to throw and has Mello Clark on the crosser. Easy first down. We're all the way up to the opposing 30. Another run with Sean Brady. Cuts it to the far side. Gets 8. Another run. Makes Brady fall forward for the first down. So we passed the halfway point of the second quarter. Gaels move inside the red zone now. Play action. Throwing over the middle and almost intercepted there as the man underneath almost made a play on that one. Akers looking to throw in an empty set. Throwing over the middle again and has got Brady Jr. nearly for the touchdown. He's going to get marked down at the 2 or 3 yard line. Gorman showing pistol. They're going to hand it off to Brady. Only manages 1 there. So second down's going to be a little bit closer. Brady taking a big hit on that one. So the Gaels come out with 4 receivers. But Akers is going to try and run this one in himself. And he actually gets tackled back behind the line of scrimmage, so they're gonna have to attempt 3rd and goal here from the 3. Sends Brady to the far side, goes his way, and he's gonna get tackled just shy of the end zone. Brutal, but the Gaels decide they want to go for this here. Come out in a gun punch look. Danny Akers gonna throw it. He's going to dive and make it into the end zone. So Akers, usually known for his passing touchdowns, he's going to step up and just take it in himself. Three unanswered touchdowns for Bishop Gorman now. Another really long drive there. Their offense is executing perfectly, and so is their defense. Let's see how they close this half out with likely 1 or 2 more defensive drives. However, now we see Clovis East and the rest of this Timberwolves offense coming out in a strong look. Handing this ball off. Plenty of space. Gets them up to the 39-yard line. Vic making the hook up all the way down at the opposing 37. That's going to be Rincon. I believe his first catch of the day. He just threw that ball up a little bit, and his sure hands made sure he was able to come down with that one. So getting close to field goal range. But the Timberwolves want much more than that. Looking to throw here. They're going to step up and scramble. He decides to slide down after picking up 4. And that'll be where we hit the 2-minute warning. Clovis East showing run, but they're going to pass it here. Vic looking towards the end zone, and he finds his tight end. Crumpler for the touchdown. So just when things were looking ugly for Clovis East, they managed to put up 7 points before halftime and inch this game a little bit closer. So with that touchdown, the score is now 21-10. Obviously sends us back to the Gaels offense. It's going to be North returning that ball. Sticking with gun formations here, but Brady's going to get motioned out as a receiver. Goes to the top of your screen to Mello Clark. He's already got 5 receptions for 52. He's going to pick up 8 there. And they're going to throw this ball to Cook, who's got the first down. Quick screen pass to Sean Brady Jr. He's going to have an easy 10 yards there. Gets him across midfield. Fresh set of downs. He's going to get the ball again, this time on a handoff. Pick up 6. Decent afternoon so far. 1 minute left in this first half. Brady getting another handoff, but this time he's going to lose a yard. So the Gaels are forced to use their first timeout. Akers with time, steps up and launches a throw, but doesn't get enough air under that one for Cook. He was double covered. So Bishop Gorman at the 42-yard line. A little bit far for a field goal. They're going to have to punt this one with 51 seconds remaining in this half. This one sent right to the edge of the end zone, but it bounces in. So the touchback will set up Steve Vick with an offensive possession at the 20-yard line. 3 timeouts. Starting with a quick curl route. Picks up 7 when they use their first timeout. Gotta use the sidelines still. They want to come away with points. Quick curl route, but it's still going to be tackled inbounds. So quickly, they've already burned both of, or 2 of the 3 of their timeouts. Looking for a screen pass here, and their running back is going to get tackled in the backfield by, that's Riggs, making the big play to kill this drive before half. So Clovis East just sits on this one. Actually, there's going to be a flag on this play, so possibly another one for the half. No, this is going to be a legal man downfield, so they'll decline it and take this one into halftime with their lead. So through 2 quarters, Bishop Gorman's leading it 21-10 over Clovis East. Stick around because we're getting right into the second half action now. Gael's gonna receive this one in the second half. Shorter kick. Gets returned all the way to the 28. See, we get a look at the receiving yards leaderboard. J-Bo's Chase leading that. We're getting a lot of music right now. I might have to pause the game just to stop this. Great. No. Well, hopefully this doesn't loop, but Akers is gonna find Cook, who turns on the Jets and takes this one to the crib. No need for a long drive. All you gotta do is throw it to Marquise Cook. Simple in route, and he was gone. And he's gonna have Danny Akers' 21st passing touchdown on the season. Great, there's the music ending. I couldn't think, my brain shut off because it was just so loud. So that kickoff is returned up to the 26-yard line. Number 0 trotting out on the field. It's running back number 22. He's going to get a carry. Oh, and he's going to break this one loose. McLaughlin trying to catch him, but he can't catch up. Touchdown, Clovis East. Michael Riggins taking a house call for the Timberwolves. Answers with a ginormous touchdown of his own. So, not even 30 seconds into the second half, and we've already seen 2 touchdowns. Not much rest for this Bishop Gorman offense. They're going to come back out on the field here, starting from the 26. $150 yards passing today. Gonna look to throw again, but this one's gonna be offline. Gun trips to the top of your screen. Gonna be another throw. And hits Chase on the timing route. He's gonna get marked short or marked short of the line of gain, which sets up Akers for an easy first down first down push, because he's able to just dive this one forward and get the yards needed. Fresh set of downs now, up to the 36. Play action, but the pressure's too great as number 95 Campbell is gonna get to him. Akers didn't even have time to think there, as that interior lineman just let him right by him. Akers looking to throw again. He's gonna hit his oh, that's the 4th string wide receiver. So the Gaels are going to stick with a trips look. Going to hand it off, though. Brady with some blockers, cuts it back, and Sean Brady Jr. is going to get this one all the way up to the 31-yard line. 22-yard rush there. Great blocking there from his receivers, holding their blocks and allowing them to get to the second level. Speaking of great blocks, Brady set up again by some great blocking. Gets 7 there on first down. Same formation. Baker's going to throw it this time and hits his tight end, who breaks a tackle and falls down at the 10-yard line. So they're going to give him an extra yard on that spot. Gaels going to start this drive start this set of downs from the 9. Gonna hand it off to Brady, who cuts back, tries a spin move, but gets absolutely cracked in the back after only gaining a couple. Gun bunch. Baker's gonna have to change something at the line. Baker sent Davis back and forth, but J. Buzz Chase uncovered is gonna walk into the end zone. Baker saw him sitting there all alone and knew he had the touchdown easily. So that's going to be Akers' second passing touchdown on the day. Bishop Gorman going to stretch this lead up to 18. Gaels send this one back to the Timberwolves. 50 footwork gets them up to the 33. So you can see Michael Riggins, quite an efficient afternoon. 7 rushes for 92 yards and a touchdown. Over 10 yards a carry for the back. He's going to get the first down handoff. Ball forward for 5. Pick looking to throw. Nearly has a man over the middle, but the pressure's too great and he jars that ball loose. 3rd and 5. Another throw. They're going to have to step up and throw it, but the throw on the run makes him throw an errant ball, and Clovis East goes 3 and out. They're not quite in 4-down territory, so they have to punt this ball. Thankfully, it's a deep one all the way up to the 17. See, Akers went over the 300-yard mark on that previous drive. But he's going to hand this ball off to Sean Brady Jr., and he's going to break it loose. No one's going to catch him. Touchdown, Gaels. 1 play to the house. His second one of the day. Takes number 7 out of his shoes and made a house call of his own. He saw his opponent's back, or his counterpart for Clovis East, take one to the house, and he knew he needed to make a house call. So now the score is 42-17. Bishop Gorman clicking on all cylinders right now. Their offense looks unstoppable as they're one of the top scoring offenses in all the league. You see that's why they're 5-1 right now. Hoping to make it 6-1. Clovis is gonna change something here. They send number 22 in motion and throw it quickly to a man over the middle. Gets clobbered by two Bishop Gorman defenders. Dicker gonna throw again. He's gonna have to try and scramble. This one's gonna be fumbled. A lineman picks this ball up and he tries to get in the yards back, but I think he might have just gone down where Vic was sacked. So you can see Vic trying to get rid of this ball at the last second. That's what caused the forced fumble. So Jut Sosa and Shadow Harrison gonna combine for a forced fumble sack. And here they come again. I believe that one was Harrison, forcing Vic to make a really quick throw. And that's going to be way short of the line to gain. Going to see a punt here from Clovis East. Oh, and that one's almost blocked. They're caught at the 36, 34. So you can see Sean Brady Jr., 16 rushes, 172 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Quite a great afternoon. He's not going to get this first down handoff as Akers looks to throw it. That one's going to go over the head of his tight end, though. 2nd and 10's also going to be a throw. Running over the middle, he's got Chase for a 25-yard reception, roughly. A 27-yard catch. Stiff arm to number 7. Said, "Get off me, son." Pick up a couple extra yards. 3:55 left in the 3rd quarter. He's going to send Chase in motion. And Brady's going to get a handoff here. This time he's only going to pick up 1. Cook sent to the top of your screen. Baker's going to make a quick throw to Davis. Makes 3rd down a little bit easier. Gets him up to the 31-yard line. Gun doubles. Akers going to throw it quickly. No, he's going to step up and scramble. He's got the 1st down and more. And decides to just dive forward. He doesn't want to risk any hit there. Gets him inside the red zone now. Empty set for Akers. It's Mello Clark underneath for a quick 6. Empty set again. Different formation though. Akers going to try and scramble it, but the edge doesn't hold up as Smith gets him for a loss. Another 3rd and 8. Akers going to have to throw it. Looking over the middle, and that's complete somehow to Chase. Absolutely incredible catch there. Gonna get a replay of it and see. We're not gonna get a good angle, unfortunately, but Chase able to hold on through that contact. Brady trying to get into the end zone on the 1st down handoff, but he's gonna get tackled at the line of scrimmage. going to actually get marked as a loss of 1 there. So Bishop Gorman with time for one more play here. Going to hand it off to Brady, and he's untouched into the end zone for his 3rd touchdown of the day. That's going to be number 8 on the season and number 10 total on the season. So Bishop Gorman getting close to that 50 bomb. They make it 49-17 with seconds left in the 3rd quarter. The Timberwolves return this one up to the 27. Gonna start with an empty backfield. Vic, plenty of time in the pocket. Gonna step up and scramble. Slide down after getting to the 41, I believe. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. So 12 minutes left in this game. And Bishop Gorman's leading at 49-17. So coming back to Clovis East Drive. Gonna scramble immediately and have plenty of space as he takes this one up to the opposing 42. Vic hasn't scrambled too much today, but he's been able to use his mobility to find some open space and manipulate the defense. He's gonna throw there for a quick 9, but this time the pressure's too great as the interior lineman Rapane is gonna get to him. They're gonna pull it on the QB keeper, but this time Harrison's just gonna be waiting for him and meet him right there. That one might go down as a tackle for loss as well, so Clovis East in a position where they have to go for this. No back in the backfield. Plenty of time in the pocket, but again, he's going to go down. And it's going to be the same D tackle making the sack. Rapane coming up big here for the Gaels. So a lot of time left in this game. It'll be interesting to see what this Bishop Gorman offense decides to do here. They hand it off to Brady, who stiff arms a man and stays on his feet. So that rush there puts him over 200 yards on the day. Averaging a little over 10 a carry. Gets another handoff here. Breaks a tackle, but this time he only picks up 4. Inside the red zone, another handoff. Bouncing off a tackle. Brady falls forward at the 8. Clovis East has not been able to stop this run game at all after that first quarter. Baker's gonna throw it and have Davis for a quick curl. Gaels showing run, but they're gonna pass it to Brady for the touchdown. So 3 on the ground and 1 in the air. What a fitting way to complete his afternoon. That pushes Bishop Gorman to 56 points on the afternoon. We still have a whole half a quarter of football. So the lead is currently 39. The Timberwolves take over at the 27-yard line. Coming out in a gun trip set. Handing this ball off. But Harrison and Rose are waiting there. Seems like they were expecting the conservative call. Vic looking to throw, throws it towards the sideline. But his receiver's going to get run over by Westbrook. Clock continuing to run. 6:38. Vic gonna scramble. Has the sideline and slides down after getting the first. Oh, and Harrison comes through untouched for an easy sack. Pushes them back 7 yards there. Play action. He gets the throw off, and it's complete on the sideline. They're not going to give him the stoppage, but RPO. Oh, and they're going to call an illegal man downfield. Oh, no, they're going to call an offensive pass interference. You don't see that very often. I thought since there was an RPO, it was going to be a legal man downfield, but this is going to hurt them even more as it pushes them back 10. So a screenplay here. Riggins able to perform some magic and get the first down. Not only that, he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock. They're going to throw it. He hits his check down, but there's a flag here. Going to be holding on the offensive line. Another 10-yard penalty here. The Timberwolves can't stop shooting themselves in the foot. Firing quickly. It's a man in stride for 8. That one was complete to Mathis. Sticking with a passing game, Vic with plenty of time. He's going to throw it to his check down Riggins. But that time Sky, the cornerback, able to tackle him for no gain really. Ooh, but the third down throw is going to be able to convert. Inside the 40 now for the Timberwolves. They're throwing a drag route to his tight end. Clock winding down quickly. Empty set here for Clovis East. Sticking with those in routes, he throws it to Mathis. Clovis calling an audible. Last play before the 2-minute warning. Vic's going to step up and scramble and get tackled at the 12-yard line. So we hit the 2-minute warning. Sends number 87 in motion. Double pass. But this one's going to fall to the ground. And there's also a flag on the play. So illegal forward pass. That one's going to push him back 10 yards. High form look for Clovis East. They're going to try and pass out of it. And they got the hook up to number 87. He gets out of bounds. Third down is going to be a run. And Riggins is going nowhere as Bridges tackles him right at the line of scrimmage. So, trying to make this game look a little bit more respectable. Clovis East decides to kick a field goal and move over that 20-point margin. They're going to kick this ball back off to Bishop Gorman. And Cook returns this one to the 27. So Akers with 362 and 3 touchdowns. Only 8 incompletions this afternoon. Sends Chase in motion. Hands it off to Brady. He's only going to get 3 on the first down handoff. Likely our last play of the game here. Akers hands it off again. And Brady is met pretty much immediately. So only a couple seconds left in this game. And that'll do it, folks. So Bishop Gorman's going to win this one 56-20 on the road. A statement win for sure as the Gaels move ahead to 6-1. As Clovis East falls to 1-5. So you can see this Bishop Gorman offense stays red hot as their defense also figures out some key things and got some really good stops this afternoon. We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.